Yes. Welcome to Pick Central, brought to you by DraftKings. The #1 sportsbook for live betting is built for March. This sucks even just saying March. The tournament is unexpected. Rewards are guaranteed. DraftKings Sportsbook is delivering the most generous rewards in the market, no matter what happens on the court, because this isn't a tournament you bet and forget. It's one you react to. With DraftKings #1 sportsbook for live betting, you're not betting what might happen, you're betting what's happening. New to DraftKings, bet just $5 and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. Use code PICKCENTRAL. That's code PICKCENTRAL to turn $5 into $200 in bonus bets instantly. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Is Mutt on today?
I believe so.
How many times did we tell? Okay. Because I was going to say, we told Mutt
He's
45 times.
Yeah, he'll be here. How was your weekend?
There he is.
Congratulations,
There
Mike.
he is.
Scumbag.
Final four Mutt.
Hello.
Oh, Mutt.
Yes, we congratulated you. Congratulations,
I just
Mike.
I was connected, then it disconnected, and I reconnect. What's up, boys?
Okay. Well, congratulations.
Thank you. I did a lot last night. Really helped the team win. Had a big impact. Didn't even want to text Marty. Just felt so bad.
You did.
What a win. What a fucking win. What a fucking win. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. It was unbelievable.
One of the craziest moments in NCAA history.
I've had some time to digest. I truly believe that was the second greatest moment, sequence, whatever you're going to call it, in the history of the NCAA tournament.
Leitner won in that number 2?
No, Leitner's behind this, definitely.
What's ahead?
The Page into Jenkins, the Page shot followed by the Jenkins shot to win a national title is number 1. I don't really think that can be surpassed.
What game was Leitner's?
Like in the tournament.
I just think this was
Kentucky?
crazy. This was crazier than
Where was
'94.
that to win?
not to win the championship.
Duke Kentucky wasn't to win the championship.
It was to go to the Final Four.
Go to the Final Four.
No, it was the final. It was
go to the championship game.
I still think that's crazier, but still,
but he was Duke was inbounding the ball. That was I guess in both situations Duke was inbounding the ball, but I'm saying in that one Duke had the ball and just made the shot. They also didn't come back from down 19 in the second half. All the things go into it. I think that was easily bigger than the Leitner shot. I think it's number 2. It's only 2 winning a national title, and even that was because Page hit such a ridiculous shot right before it to set up the walk-off.
Is it tied when Jenkins hits that shot?
Yes. See, that's why I've even seen people argue this one was crazier because this one, if he misses season
that's
over.
Where I'm leaning.
Yeah, but that's just a national champion, Elite Eight national champion.
I just have to give
Sure.
it
I guess maybe let's take. Well, then if
And
you
the Page
take
shot.
away the importance of the game, then you can go back to crazier moments, I suppose. So
Yeah.
just because Jenkins was tied, this was insane.
National champion is always going to outrank.
Yeah,
which is
this
fun.
was great.
I think this is truly, I believe this is number 2.
Where does this
The
rank for you?
improbability of it, the fact that they were down by so much during the game, down 19, down at halftime, just inbounds the ball, hold it for 10 seconds, you get the tip. Caravan's smart enough to go back to Mullins. Mullins, it's a free throw, gets that shot up. The Duke player gets no hand in the face.
I don't
I've
get
watched
the
it
hand in
500 times. I'll watch it 500
The hand in
more.
the face thing is
Spectacular.
His handle on Instagram is
I know, I
literally
saw
get
it.
a hand up.
I saw it,
And in
but
the biggest
it's
moment of his life, he did not.
But it's at half court. I understand.
But get a hand
Can
up.
I fucking talk?
I'm just saying get a hand up.
I'm saying, let me get it out. He's at half court. It's not the craziest thing to it was an insane shot. It's not that crazy to have your hand up.
It is to Marty's defense a little bit. It is kind of a situation where if you can't jump and contest because then you're going to get a foul. So
at half
it's almost
court.
like if you make that shot
If his hand was up and he fouled him, you guys are going to call him an idiot too.
Damian
So
Lillard
which
shot
one is
over
it?
Paul George. It's just if you're going to hit that, fucking do it, man.
You can put a hand up without fouling. You don't have to jump into him.
But guarantee if it hit him, we'd have a different conversation.
Well, sure,
also, this whole sequence, is to be fair to I honestly is not anything. The whole thing was Duke just blowing that entire lead. That whole sequence was fucked up, and that's the craziest situation of all time. Also, the timeout thing. Rico's a fucking moron. Why would you call a timeout in that situation? We played it perfectly until the last second.
Rico just likes to say,
what's he supposed to do?
You can't leave with a timeout.
We also were out of a timeout in that. It was they inbounded it perfectly, then did another perfect pass, then actually another perfect pass. What's he supposed to know? Tell the future and call a timeout right before he throws that ball? That's just a timeout's idiotic.
Bosco's the only one saying that dumb shit.
Okay,
Timeout
I didn't know.
wasn't,
Okay.
There's many arguments about what he should have done with the ball.
Can I also say that?
Sure, please.
So,
Don't advance it. Don't advance the ball.
but the thing is, Mutt, yes, saying that now, 1,000%. Do I wish he...
Saying it then. 10 seconds left. There's no 5-second call in the backcourt. Hold the ball.
Nothing to do with the backcourt.
Don't
It
advance.
has nothing to do with the backcourt. Because guess what? If he has the ball, yes, I wish to God he just went like this and held it.
Yeah, the only thing I know what
behind-
you're about to say.
Who had possession on the jump ball?
The other UConn.
That's why. See, I don't. He just fucked up the pass. But
Exactly.
If it simply just gets over the defender's arms, they win the game.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And that's where Ev's right, because he, in a weird way, like I was mad in the moment, but I watched it, unfortunately, 40,000 times last night. Literally, it was the most upset I've been over a loss in a really long time. Like this one was like, because we were better than you. You guys won. You were incredible. Like I'm not even taking away. It's just like we were better and we just blew it. But Caden Boozer made the right play. They had 2 Duke guys down court when no UConn guys left. But UConn did a great job, deflected it, and also made an insane fucking play. Like the chances of that is ridiculous. But I still think that was kind of the right play. That game's over. We're not talking whatsoever anymore. UConn almost came back, we'd be saying. You can't foul us after that. There was nobody there. They're going to dunk it and it would have been over.
They could have ran out the clock probably.
He just made a bad. Yeah, he made a bad pass. Like I think that everything we did there was right until the pass.
Mutt called it.
They made a bunch of bad play. Like they played tight in that final 3 minutes. Like the turnover that got the ball, the and one the other way. Like they had pressure. Had to be the ball up against the pressure. Like I felt like they.
But the crazy thing is,
Mike, and their coach got tight. It was similar to last year where they played at Houston.
That's what I don't. What did the coach do?
I think there's fair points to be made that, and I think Hubs might have said it in the chat. Like they struggled to break press a lot.
Yeah,
all
They
year.
only had it a few times, and like even like St. John's, they obviously made threes keeping the game, but like their pressure single-handedly kept them.
Dude, Siena also, if you want to go all the way back,
100%.
They had trouble crossing half court against Siena.
Like any team that put pressure on them, they struggle with it, and UConn started to do that.
And to be fair,
Reed at one point gets the turnover for a dunk. Like there was a few times where they made big defensive plays.
I'll say what the
that led
coach
to
did wrong. Then
baskets.
the coach did wrong with Caleb Foster. Probably should have been in, and that should probably a junior that even though he has a broken foot should have been in the game instead of a freshman in Caden Boozer.
You don't. So where are you with Shire now? I mean, this is 2 years in a row.
Couldn't be more happy with with him.
I'm not saying fire the guy.
How long did it take Coach K to win a championship?
But Coach K didn't get
asking questions.
But Coach K didn't get a program
It was a
like
while. To my understanding, it was
Shire walked into a much
How
better
long
program
did-
than Coach K walked
How
into.
long did Wooden
But
take?
once again, Coach K.
All
I mean,
these
Shire walked into a
coaches-
program much better shape than the one Wooden walked into.
If you told anyone though, like you made the Final Four twice, you've made the Elite Eight, like it's obviously he needs to do better. The only thing he's missing is fucking winning a championship. That's everyone.
It's the 2 collapses back-to-back years.
Yeah, it
and
sucks.
that does fall on a
fucking
coach.
horrible. It pisses me the fuck off, but it's still like
How much longer can you put up with it? What if they collapse again next year? Like,
what ifs. I can't do what ifs.
where is the line with this guy? Eventually,
Line
you
is
have to
that
like.
he's like you can't do much better besides winning a championship. Blowing it has been brutal. Yesterday was 40,000 times worse than Houston. Houston,
I think so, too.
was not even close because that game was close the entire time, and they're good.
They were up 14 with 8 minutes left.
No, I know, but it was
They were
still
both
like
big, like
100%.
This was a bigger lead, though.
No, this I do. I agree with this was worse.
Once I saw that stat, I knew it was over.
Houston is a bigger lead. Houston was a bigger lead later, though.
I'm not
It was
kidding.
6 with 30 seconds.
14 with 8
No,
minutes
it was
left, and then I think it was 6 with under a minute.
But
I know for
when I
sure.
saw what number one seed, a number one seed has 134-0 with a 15-point lead at halftime. I'm not kidding. That I knew it was done. I saw it happening the whole time. I go, they're playing tight, and also you have to give Cam Boozer made every like last year. Cooper Flagg like missed some really clutch moments. Cam Boozer just made like amazing play after amazing play.
There's a winner out of this at Duke. It's Cam Boozer. You're not at fault.
No,
he was
not at
incredible.
fault
Makes
at
the
all.
good pass on the final play. He has the great spin move into traffic with 2 guys. The spin move that Cooper Flagg turned it over 100 times last year. Like Boozer was.
You know when I knew it was over
game.
too? When we're rolling a Coca-Cola can on Cam Boozer's face. Did you see that?
I did see that.
Cam Boozer got
bruised. Yeah, he got hit a little bit,
smashed and didn't get a foul call, by the way. His eyes.
Shut the
It was
fuck
a
up about
basketball
the call.
play.
Ev called this for the game. The Duke whistle and non-whistle is fucking
Bro,
infuriating.
no,
And that
there's no
charge
way
is all
there's no
joke.
way. Oh my
Joke.
God.
Joke.
We had 10-2 fouls in the second half.
I mean, that's what it was in the first half.
Yeah, so
That
it's
was
so
for
what
the
would you
first
call
half.
that? Fucking even. That's the most even thing call of all time.
Block or a charge? Block or a charge in that no call?
I'm sure it was a charge, but also would get elbowed in the fucking face, dude. That's the same thing. Not everything gets called. 22-17 is a very even fucking call.
Watching the Duke game, the St. John's game, like from like third party, it really does. I know the stats show it, but it doesn't seem like, oh my God, it's not like an OKC whistle.
Also, we have a guy that like he gets fouled a lot. That's just what happens. That's his game.
He's a very physical guy who is very good at drawing contact.
All I want to say is, listen, I had a lot of time to reflect because I had to put my phone down last night.
What time did you get out of the closet?
Took a little bit. Rhea was like, "What are you doing? Like, stop! Like, what are you doing?" I take my phone down because people are not nice, not nice people. Which is fair. I deserved it. But I'd rather everyone could shit. Like, I have Kentucky fans getting all upset, like blue blood fans. Only ones that could say anything to me is UConn fans right now. That's it. I have UConn fans in Reeves being like so happy. You lost in round 32. You're a joke of a program anyway. I'd rather be nobody else than a Duke fan. We're gonna be back. You all would die to be in my position besides UConn. Die to be in my position every year to be in the Final Four, Elite Eight, and everyone trying to get you down. Listen, you got us down. Wait till I stomp on your fucking throats and win a championship. You guys will never hear the end of it. And I couldn't be happier to be a Duke alum and a Duke fan. Thank you.
Wow.
I mean,
I feel like you practiced that for a while to get that.
And was that
You think I practiced?
saying it over and over again in the closet?
You think I practiced?
Liz Gonzalez mush.
Oh, I couldn't be happier. Listen, and it was bad though. It was the worst I've felt after a loss in a long time. Like Yankees losing to the Dodgers, the Dodgers were just better. Like Houston was bad, but it was crazy. Like this, it was a free throw. Also, UConn couldn't hit shit from three, but the guy barely hits the net from half court.
1 of 18 to start the game, 4 of 5 to finish.
And that was also like,
wait, Mullins was also been horrible lately too, right? From three.
Duke's
He
defense
was good
also.
he was good in the UCLA game.
Duke's
Yeah,
defense just stopped.
He's been tough.
Yeah, bad. He's been bad.
Yeah.
Duke's defense just stopped. Like it was like they were also causing those hard tough threes from UConn, and then all of a sudden at the end,
It felt like UConn was chipping away, but they could not hit the big shot. And it's like, all right, like how many times you want to have that shot? But Duke just wasn't pulling the game away.
It was Caravan finally did it.
Yeah.
I remember I yelled out loud. I was like, finally, someone hits because they kept even getting it to 7 and then 5, and they would even a few times there they got real open.
Oh, the and one was the difference too. Was when they finally took that step to here's the big moment.
They even got to the line a couple times and went 1 for 2, 1 for 2 again.
Ngamba also missed a free throw at the end. Make that it's tied.
Not a good free throw.
Can I ask a real question?
Oh, I was going to defend you for a second.
You can defend me first.
Okay. You bring up the Duke whistle, Mutt. You had your coach go right up to a referee and press his head into the referee, and then get a text.
That's my real question.
Tough coaching. I know, Clever, you wouldn't take tough coaching. You want the coaches that are babysit you.
I never said that. I never said that. But I'm just saying, if you can't argue one when the other thing happened, though. That's all I'm saying.
Real question is yes. I don't give a fuck about that he did that, but in realness, there's 0.3 seconds left, and his head is pushing the other.
Why is he doing that? It's a weird. It's just a weird.
If
move.
Duke did that, if Shire did that, or whatever, and then it's like that. How is that not that's a technical foul, no matter what.
I just don't know why he does. Why put yourself in the potential risk of getting?
And you know that's
guy's wired differently, man. He's wired differently. That's why he's the best coach in the country.
Also,
that's why he's the best coach.
That was a dumb
coaching his head into the referee.
That was a dumb coaching.
He's the best coach.
That puts your team in a vulnerable spot.
Any coach touches a ref, it's a technical foul. That's a fact.
The video is confirmed real, correct?
Yes.
I saw some people trying to say it was AI, and I saw
fan.
there was another video where you kind of see it in the background.
It's just strange.
I get it, but also he would have been the biggest loser of all time if he called it tech there.
But also why
truly the biggest loser of all time.
You're a bigger loser for doing that as a coach in that moment to almost.
I saw a UConn fan. It might have been Jeff. A couple of people were like, he was trying to hear what he said.
You're trying to get to lean in. What? What's that?
Literally went like this.
That was my favorite one.
I don't think, just for the record, I don't think you should have been called a tech there, but you can't be a UConn fan saying Duke whistle when that also happens.
It's also not
what about when the whole bench runs onto the court when the game's still going on?
Yeah, the Duke radio guy made a good call. They should have thrown a
Should've been
technical for Malachi Smith getting 2 feet out.
Should have been. It sounds like a UConn whistle.
There was not a UConn
They
whistle in
swallowed
that
it.
game.
They swallowed their whistle around.
It didn't
UConn.
impact the game at the end. If they had called that, Ev's right, it would have been embarrassing.
I agree. They should never
I
have been
want my
called.
fiery coach.
But I also,
want him.
but I don't want UConn fans complaining about Duke whistle when that also happened. You can't have it both ways.
It's not a one-game thing. It's a overarching thing. Duke gets whistles, and they got a couple last night.
It's
Maybe
embarrassing how much you think about that.
Yeah, I don't see
Even
it
after
that way.
beating us, you're thinking about that. It's sad. It is. Sad.
I always do. Because I watch
It's
college
sad.
basketball, and Duke
Same.
always gets the whistle.
And the refs are always against us, just like the whole world. Speaking of people against you, so you got an invite to Vegas. Dave got you in this thing. There's been words thrown out as goofy or baggy.
Goofy, I think, is the trigger word.
Is a trigger word. Dave did not like that. Banned you from Vegas.
No.
Dave has a 21-person suite in the. I was wondering. Honestly, I'm glad, almost in a way, that I don't even have to deal with maybe. Do I have to would I even get an invite?
You're glad.
I'm not glad, but if I had to take a positive, would I even get an invite? I don't even have to think about Dave even possibly
getting an invite.
Because if I don't get an invite, I'd be upset, and I don't have to think about it right now.
Yeah.
But Mutt has to think about it because he's not invited.
Right.
Unless you say Kirk was lying, saying goofy, or or the other way around. So
Did you call the sweatsuit goofy?
No, I mean, my story has been the same since the beginning. I had a very bad moment with Dave on Thursday night at the hotel. I think Marty loved when Dave tweeted that out.
One of my
saying how
favorite
bad that
things I've ever
interaction
seen.
was. I was afraid on Friday, gave me a nice sweatsuit at the time, go gray sweatsuit. I was afraid to text and say, we all wearing this. So I reached out to Kirk and said, am I supposed to wear this or not? What do you think?
Who would have thought? Who would have thought to wear that?
Marty, I hand up. I'm a fucking idiot. Since I've been 6th grade, I've been worried about doing the wrong thing. I like a little mustache here, right? When I was in 6th grade, I waited months to shave it. Called my best friend. He's like, yeah, so? I make something out of nothing all the time. I'm being honest. And I do it now. I'm 46 years old, 40 years later, whatever it is. I still fucking do it. And I didn't sleep that night. It was a terrible interaction.
Younger.
That tweet rattled me. And I was like, what do I do? And the pants were baggy. I had to wear a pair of shorts underneath.
Okay.
And I just didn't. And the answer was smart.
But this is not the story though. The story is you said. So your story is you never said the sweatsuit was goofy.
I said the pants were baggy. Should I wear them or not? And they were baggy. And Dave says they weren't. I think they were.
Baggy's not the problem, I don't think. Kirk then said on his show that you said that they were goofy. And Kirk's doubled down. Kirk said Mutt said they were goofy.
He said that he used the word goofy. I was on a show a couple weeks ago for Laconia Live Show, June 6th at Laconia, New Hampshire.
Well, I'll be there.
Yep,
And
Marty be there too.
He said on that show, you said baggy, not goofy. So
why
have the
haven't you?
clip.
Why haven't
don't you
clipped
clip that out
and send it to Dave?
That's the whole issue.
So I figured he'd already seen it.
Dave, you think Dave
big
is
show.
watching every minute of
You know how
every
many
show?
shows come out of Barstool? Mutt? You got to clip that and send that to Dave.
Who doesn't watch It was the first live KMS in forever. I think everyone.
I'm sure. I'm sure Dave did not watch. Is what I'm saying. Dave is a busier man than the
Yes.
rest. How have you not clipped that?
Oh my God! What do you, Mutt? Jesus Christ!
I assumed you just see it. I said it to him when I flew to Chicago.
Well, he hasn't seen
I
it,
made
Mutt.
the same point.
I can.
This is Mutt.
He has not. Seen
Guarantee you he's
You got to
not.
clip that out and send it to Dave, and then you might be out the suite at the Final Four.
Dude, I think I'm fucked with him. I think I'm absolutely fucked.
I feel like
am I
going insane right now.
Frustrating, man.
I would get off the show right now and be clipping it and sending it. Do you have the clip on your phone?
I took you can quote things on the podcast. I have that visual part from what he said. But I can take
No,
2
I
seconds.
want the video clip.
Can you send it to us in the group chat? I just want to see it. I will not tweet it. It's up to you to do that. I want to see.
Find get the video. If you could honestly, Mutt, if you could get the video clip and then send it to Liam, and we could play it on the show, that would solve a lot of problems.
It would.
I think.
No, I mean, even if it
would not hurt you.
It seems to be all about the word goofy. This is Goofy Gate.
It is Goofy Gate.
I can't believe he hasn't done this.
Also, just for general, I would do the opposite. Just assume Dave hasn't seen anything.
Yeah.
Yes,
We're
always.
assuming he's seen everything.
Always.
One of the
Assuming
biggest
he's seen
figures in
nothing.
media. He's
He
so
just has
busy.
so much going on. Plus, enjoying his life.
I bet you he can't
Yes.
name. I bet you he can't name 10 shows here
Much has sent us the
because there's so much.
transcript.
Yeah, no, you can't have the transcript. We need the video.
The
Mike.
transcript doesn't
I
say.
have to
What
go
does
back
the
and
transcript
pull it
say?
and do
Let
a
me see.
screen grab.
Yeah, it doesn't-
I
you
I
can't
started
tell
doing
who's
this the
saying
other day.
what.
Transcript.
Transcript.
It's a transcript from the
it's
podcast,
okay.
Marty.
It's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
It's all right. It's all right.
But like first, like with AI being the thing
Yeah,
these days,
that's not
like
gonna.
you gotta.
Video
yeah,
evidence
I'm
is gonna
good.
get you out of the hot water. I think. I think.
fucking AI to transcript it, you fucking asshole. Jesus. I hope your team loses every fucking game.
is that?
You calling him an asshole? He's trying to help you.
What the hell?
He's trying to help you.
AI.
I'm saying people can.
No, he's
fucking
saying it could be
say-
misinterpreted as AI.
Yes, people can say like obviously you can change that.
just
That's
text
an
on a
easy-
screen, it doesn't
an
mean
easy
anything.
thing to make an AI image out of.
He's helping you.
Only you, man. Only fucking Mutt, bro.
Mutt is the greatest of all. This is why I love Mutt.
Yeah, I feel really great. It felt really good for UConn for about 8 hours until Dave went on Wake Up. I was like, oh, yeah.
But we might have a fix to the problem.
Yeah.
And Jeff D'Lo is also a maybe. It was
Seemed
a
to be
no.
a higher likelihood than Mutt.
Yeah, higher like it wasn't a no. It
No,
was
right.
like we'll see.
Yes.
He didn't say why.
Well, he's an extension of Kirk and Mutt. But if Mutt gets out of hot water here, that would help Jeff.
If Mutt gets out, Jeff's definitely out of hot water, I think.
Oh, see, Mutt, you could help two people here with this.
I would like to help Jeff. Jeff was helpful getting to Chicago, so I owe him something.
He
Well, yeah,
said he paid for
for the
right?
flight, right? Were you upset that
He's been paid back. He was a huge help. He was a huge help in the
oh,
last
you
minute
paid
getting
him.
out of the house.
So you're
paid
not
him.
broke boy Mutt is not a hashtag people should use.
I mean, again, we know what I make here. I am broke boy. I mean, it's not a. I'm very happy to be working here, but you guys all know what I mean.
Spence raising a
Clemmer rubbed in
family.
my face. Clemmer on and off the air makes fun of my salary. So.
No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't.
You definitely do.
I don't. Not at
Definitely
all.
do.
Definitely does.
Definitely do.
If I know Clemmer, he's
definitely
definitely
Yeah,
making fun of your
you're
salary.
a bully. You're an evil man.
You know that salary
Thank
is
you,
like
Hoss.
more
Thank
than
you.
most people make.
No, it's all in love. But hey, I'll say one thing. I never once have blown Mutt's spot about paying for an airplane ticket.
But yes,
Oh, it's a
back
great
to the game real quick.
What do you think about Shire's reaction? Like the meme of him with the.
Weird. He's a weird guy.
He's a weird looking guy. But I will say, like, in that moment, I think I just have a heart attack and die.
Like, what's
So,
he
like,
supposed to do?
He,
Like,
just,
it's-
he knew the moment that they gave it away that shot was going in.
Yeah, I did too. Honestly, I did too. I wasn't on the stream, so I was like gonna go live, but I also didn't want to go like live against our own stream. I didn't know what to do, and I was like, it started getting closer so fast. Like at one point, you're like, all right, they're up 15. All right, it's 10. Then it was 6 and back to 9, and then it like kept going. I'm like, oh my god, and then I was like, and I just started filming at a random, and I just screamed no. That was like I had no.
Yeah, I
there's
wanted
no
more to your
way.
video. I wanted a little before and after.
Me too, but I didn't know that it happened also. I thought he was just going to get fouled. So I'm like, why am I going to film? You know, like you would think he's just going to get fouled. So I was going to film after we were shooting the free throws.
You should have.
I think that's part of why the moment is like the craziest.
It is, yeah.
Because it was not UConn inbounding the ball.
And down
Like
two.
no
is
one saw
insane.
no one saw it happening exactly that way. Like, ever.
And like credit to the UConn guy, like him, he missed the first free throw and hit the second, which is like.
Well,
they
and
missed-
imagine just like again, that's how crazy this shit had to happen. This felt like the 04 ALCS just in 8 minutes instead of 4 days. Like so improbable. Like let's say he misses or hits the first, then misses the second. They probably have to foul right away.
They definitely do.
Instead of it working
And
out
also
that way.
Ngamba missing the free throw before that, like everything
big
had
too,
to
yeah.
go perfectly, and it did. Like I think
It was similar to didn't UVA lose like this in March Madness a couple years ago? I forget to who exactly.
well, no, they kind of won.
That's a Furman.
Well, yes, Furman had a similar where they turned it over and then Furman hit a three.
hit the three?
That did happen.
Trying to
That was the most like kind of similar thing.
Yeah.
Furman did, and they did come back from. I don't think it's that big of a lead, but
Right. No, it's nowhere near the
Duke
deficit.
had
Same about the.
But no, they did. He threw it away to the Furman guy, caught it, and then like buried like a. Actually, the shot was probably a similar location.
Yeah.
Than the
past
from
2
the Mullen
years,
shot.
the probability of Duke losing was 0.07%. Last 2 years.
You probably have like 1% blame towards my wife. She's watched 2 Duke March Madness games. They are both collapses.
It's horrible. But back to the Shire thing,
Thank
like
you, Hubs' wife. Thank you.
like Dan Hurley took him 13 years to win a championship. Like Calhoun, 27 years.
That's not the same. It's not equivalent though.
It's just showing how
Duke has better players, but Marty, the equivalency doesn't work because Duke has way better players than those teams had early.
Those teams had those systems weren't built.
all I'm saying is this: there's teams that were systems. Wooden wasn't built.
No, he built it. He beat UCLA what it was.
But how long into it though? Because like it's still 27 years.
It's a long time.
Or is that
Duke?
night?
I don't
UConn
think
was
him that
nothing.
long,
It's a
but-
fucking cow patch in Stores, Connecticut. Calhoun built that from scratch. Clemmer's right. He's walking into a program that gets Cooper Flagg and the Boozer boys. Like you can't compare the two.
And let me tell you, UConn fans saying like to Duke fans that you didn't go to school there. Half of UConn fans did not go to school at UConn. Like that's also just a fact.
Right.
There's a lot of Connecticut residents that then claim residency
Stop with that
UConn, Jeff
nonsense.
D'Lo.
People are like,
Yes.
oh,
Yep, that's fair.
Duke fans didn't go. It's like UConn fans are literally the same. They like if you're in the area, you're a UConn.
Well, it's kind of the team of Connecticut now, because the Whalers gone. Like it is kind of like
also-
Connecticut's
Team of the
team.
Northeast, too,
I'm
yeah.
also not a loser. I don't care why you're a fan. If you're a fan, you're a fan. It's like I don't give a fuck.
I do like when you tweet the degree and people in the replies are like debating.
Well, I went there, so
I do like the degree.
I don't know how you else would get. How else would I get that degree?
No other
you know?
way.
You know, no possible other way.
No other way.
I have.
2026, could you afford something?
I also too when I talk to Marty, I'm like, that's a Duke alum right
Well, it's
there.
not 2020.
Oh, yeah.
It was there. The years
Oh,
there.
just millions of Duke alum walking around.
How
Very small school, but so many people seem
Oh
to
my
have went
god,
there.
that is 1.3 million views. I haven't looked at my Twitter. It's been so bad, but
When I read a Marty Mush blog, I'm like, a Duke guy wrote that.
people were like tweeting at me like, "Wait, you went to Duke and you work at Barstool? What a loser you are!" It's like, first of all, why would that be a loser?
Right.
It's like, oh, I have a fun job.
We have guys that went to Harvard.
You got multiple.
Yeah, we have multiple went to Harvard. Also, it's like sorry, I work at a fun place. Like an awesome job, not having to be like some guy was like explaining his salary that in my comments that he's like a lawyer and shit.
That's what I'm talking about. Like
Loser.
the replay. What do you think about Eddie saying Duke fans have the right to murder you? It was a crazy.
He's also an idiot too. Everyone's an idiot. Like first of all, Dave literally was making videos when they were up 15 of like Michigan and like that's what you.
Right,
what am I supposed to do? Not tweet during
But
the
they
game?
don't collapse, though.
Okay, but
In horrifying
what am
fashion.
I supposed
Again
to
and
like?
again and again.
But like, what am I supposed to do? Just sit there and not watch and just not do it. First of all, one of it is our job to tweet about the game and like be involved.
No doubt.
Second,
You don't have
I'm-
to say
that's
it's
how
over,
I am.
we won.
That's I didn't
just
say we won.
You could say anything else.
I didn't say we won.
But there's
We're beating the shit out of
there's,
UConn.
there's a humbleness. There's a like we're off to a good start. Like there's dotting your I's and crossing your T's of like jinxing and things like that. I believe in this stuff. I'm always like, hey, great. It's a great start. Like you beating the shit out of a team in the first half. Great start.
Okay,
Game's not
what
over.
did I? All I said is we're a mismatch for UConn. I feel bad for them. They can't
I
match
feel
up.
bad for them.
But
It's
what's wrong? I'm up 17 points.
That's a pity message. That's basically saying
Yeah,
they
of course,
suck.
I'm
It's saying
talking-
they
I mean,
should say
watch
UConn
any March
sucks,
Madness
Marty,
can last
saying they
a
suck.
billion years. The craziest shit like this happens every year. And this tournament, big picture, one of the better tournaments in a while. Top.
Oh yeah.
Some
amount of-
said it would be the best ever, and I think I'm right.
The amount of crazy games, like crazy game endings that happened in this tournament was unbelievable.
Incredible. It's been an
A lot
incredible
of them.
tournament.
And we
From
still got a
first
really
round,
good Final Four. ahead
People
of
are
us.
saying that.
incredible Final
People
Four
are
we
saying
have.
that Duke saved the Elite Eight.
Yeah.
People are saying it.
I will say there was a moment in the game when I was like, damn, like this Elite Eight has been kind of stinky.
Yeah, but now you didn't because of Duke.
It was incredible.
You're welcome.
Because of UConn.
It's definitely because of
The
Duke.
magic.
Thank you.
Definitely 'cause
Hurley
of Duke,
magic.
because Duke only loses to itself. They literally haven't lost.
That's not true. They just lost to UConn.
No, they lost themselves.
No, UConn-
They
UConn won
gave
that.
it up. No, I understand how
but
it
Mullins
works.
hit the
UConn
shot.
made the
Don't, Marty,
plays,
come
too.
on.
They made
Marty,
plays.
you gotta hit the
UConn
shot.
won.
So did they choke or they did not choke?
Both.
No.
both-
I think it takes two to tango.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys got to choke, and the other team's got to
Exactly.
make
They
gotta
lost
hit
to
big
themselves.
shots.
Like they
that's
have,
why-
Because you did also just say that UConn made a great play to bat that ball.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and
Like,
Duke
That
made
wasn't
a,
Duke.
that's
Just
their
it
play.
was Duke
Duke
throwing away,
made
but
a
it's,
bunch of
but
bad
it's also
plays,
UConn taking it from you.
But Duke also made a bunch of bad plays before that as well. Turnovers and for no reason. Like
Yeah.
they also like Boozer made some big buckets down the stretch too.
yeah, but
Like
and
they
also-
made some shots.
Boozer also turned it over, a bad turnover in that 2 minutes. Like it's just like they let it happen. They've been winning every game that, especially this year. They were beating UConn. I mean, they were beating UNC. They were beating Texas Tech by 10. Every game they lost this year, which was only fucking 3, is they were up a ton.
They lost to 3 games by a combined 5 points.
Yes, I know.
But it's not, I mean,
But that's been the story of Duke. They need to change that. Like it's just what it is. But well, guess what? We're reloaded for next year. Caden Boozer's going to have a great year next year for us. I can't wait for it.
I do respect him answering questions after the game.
I do too. You have to get if
There's
you
a lot, especially
being
college. They
serious.
can protect these kids big time and not make them speak. Like, bro, he answered right away.
18-year-old like literally is ruining your season.
Yeah.
And he answered, and he was obviously upset, but like he was professional. He did it. Like I give him credit for that because I would say, "Fuck you, get out of my face."
Yeah.
I would not be able to do it. If I had to do it, I couldn't do an interview right after that game. I wasn't the one that fucked it up.
Do you consider going to this game?
I was
It was in DC, right?
100%. Oh, this game?
It was where Georgetown plays their home game.
I was gonna go to the St. John's one. I wasn't gonna go to this one, but I was. Did I look up Indianapolis ticket? If I didn't get invited by Barstool, which I probably wouldn't, Indianapolis was on my flight list. Did look it up. Listen, it's fucking horrible. Horrible. People yelling at me in the streets.
Oh, in the streets?
Not nice.
What were they saying in the streets?
But you know what? I still
Marty.
wear this, and you should respect
No,
that.
I'm one of the biggest believers. You have to rep on your darkest days.
Yeah.
Now, Marty did have an odd move
to.
later on that night. He basically said the Yankees are going to make the World Series.
Well, we
the
look
Yankees-
great.
Is that what you were insinuating?
We'll never win with this kind of
We
talk.
look unbelievable.
We'll never win with this kind of talk.
We have one run in 3 games.
I've been saying
When you
this.
have that kind of loss though with Duke and people are yelling at you and then you tweet the Yankee thing, like that is just tweeting for engagement.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Which I have no problem with.
Isn't every tweet for engagement?
No, but like,
Yeah.
like
There's
like,
some
what
that,
do you
but like,
think? No, but like,
why do you
bait.
tweet?
It's bait.
Yeah.
It's
It's
bait
to
specifically.
to piss people when people are already mad at me.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourselves. I'm gonna win, and I still,
Honestly, you should.
But you made these guys mad at you then when you tweet stuff like that.
so
they know what I do.
But they're not happy about it.
It's less maddening and more like disappointing because we know the end of the book. We know what the end.
I
of
know
the
how
book
good
is.
we are. I believe in my team.
And we are good, but unfortunately, we'll probably end up falling just short because of this kind of talk that we have
It's
amongst
not me.
our
It's-
fan base.
break your phone.
Sorry, I support my teams.
Well, no, but
I gotta
You want
win.
Frank the Tank?
But you did
You want
say-
Frank the Tank
but you
saying how
said-
bad they are
honestly,
after 2-1?
rather than this, yes, I would.
No,
Yes. That's what I'm
you would
asking.
not. You wouldn't. You'd be
I
so
would.
angry if
I'm
I
gonna
did
win a
it.
bet against you
Tommy's
this year
kinda
and
like
break
that.
your phone.
No.
Tommy's like that to an extent.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Before we keep going, let me talk to you about Fair Harbor. This podcast is brought to you by Fair Harbor, makers of the world's most comfortable swimwear. And with spring travel season officially here, they make gear built for wherever you're headed next. The same comfort that's earned them thousands of 5-star reviews is built into their super soft clothes, made to be worn hard and broken in by the life you live. Whether that's a beach trip, a long weekend, or just warmer days at home, Fair Harbor started with one goal: protecting the places we all love to explore. They turn recycled plastic bottles into better, more comfortable fabrics and creative. That's impressive. I didn't know that. Did you guys know that?
No?
It's pretty crazy. And create versatile pieces you'll reach for again and again, season after season. Head to fairharborclothing.com. Use promo code PC20 for 20% off your full price order now through April 30th. Once again, that's Fair Harbor, HARBOR clothing.com for 20% off. And make sure you use promo code PC20 so they know we sent you.
Mutt, do you have a timestamp of when you and Kirk would have talked about that? Maybe we could play it on the show here live, that clip?
I'd have to check the actual podcast.
Okay.
I don't.
Because I was just trying to get that.
Try and look
Trying to,
while we're going.
Yeah,
We'll
trying to
take-
get that
we
clip
can take him off
played
the-
because then I think it'd be good.
Let's take him off the screen for a second while he looks
that up.
and then just tell us, because it will be better for the show.
Now, Marty, I do it before we move off of you because the Yankee stuff. You did kind of, you were in that closet, very sad. And you're like, I root for good teams. Like, why does this keep happening to me? It's kind of what you were saying.
Yeah.
Like, you root for the Yankees, you root for Duke. Like, how does this keep happening? But to Ev's point, is it happening because I don't believe in this stuff personally? I don't believe in this stuff. Is it happening because is Ev onto something?
Why are you asking me when you don't believe in it? So
Because-
it means the answer is no to you because you don't believe.
Because there's other people in the rooms, people watching at home. I'm asking what you believe. I'm asking I believe.
I'm going to be honest. I get excited about my teams, especially when they're up. I like to dunk on them because, again, I haven't won in a while. So I know I should learn from that. They're right about that. I should learn from that. But I can't help who I am. I love to get excited in the moment. And when my team is shit, and because I get shit on throughout the weeks, anytime Duke loses, it's me. I don't know anyone else as a Duke fan that gets shit on more than me. Do you guys?
Duke? No.
That's what I'm saying. So in this instance, I get to
think
say
you're the most-
Outside of obviously the players.
Are you the most
I'm
under
saying-
attack Duke fan you think in the world?
in the world. I don't know who else is more vocal than me. I haven't seen it.
I don't know college.
I don't know.
I haven't seen someone that's more vocal than me. I don't know. And that's not like I'm the most famous one. No, that's not even what I'm saying. I'm saying every single
It's
game.
the one under the most attack.
Yes, all the time. So I was on the attack when you're up 17. Also, we're up 15 in the second half. It's not like it was like it went away quick and I was saying things. Like there was like 10 minutes left. We're still up double digits.
If Shire blows another 14-point lead in the second half of a major game next year in the tournament, you have to fire him, I think, right?
No, like
I think you'd have to at least not fire him, but you have to start being like, yo,
yeah, you can't.
If this happens
you're
again,
a good recruiter,
understand,
bad coach.
Like, what about okay, I understand Duke is the top. Like, what about these other coaches that aren't going anywhere and losing in bad shape, like Mark Pope?
but that's
He's probably going to get fired.
I think you have a different level of.
But that's he's probably going to get fired.
Kentucky's a big deal.
Kentucky is
But
is the same level.
You're
as
right.
Duke. It is.
You're right.
Like,
That's fair. But isn't Pope like a bad coach?
but
But
that's
also,
what I'm
he's going to
saying.
get
though.
he's going to get fired.
He's not going to get fired this year.
Not this year, but obviously not this year.
That's
but
what I'm saying.
Next
Like,
year, he's probably going to get fired.
But like a
He's
final.
also been the coach, 2 years?
But Shire's in 4 and he's gone to the Final 4 and like.
But no one's saying fire Shire. Everyone's just saying
that's
like.
what you guys
I
just
said if it happens
No,
again.
we got to start looking. We got to start looking at like he said. I genuinely the last in this little run, or maybe in the last while, you could say Cal too with some of his teams more than fair. No one's done less with more than John Shire.
That's so stupid.
Who's done less with more in
That's so
his,
stupid.
Who?
Why?
It's so stupid. He's done nothing.
Dude,
They haven't been to a title game.
bro,
That team last year was crazy.
He has two of the
Yes,
best
but
rookies,
they're-
all-time rookies.
This
He
year,
has Cam
they have
Boozer on his
one.
team.
They have one lottery
They
pick.
have multiple. They have multiple NBA players on
No,
the team.
who?
Mbongas or whatever his name is.
He's literally hurt.
I saw a list of his
He's not going to play in the
He
NBA.
literally was hurt. Caleb
I
Foster.
say Evans and these guys aren't going
But
to
why
play
doesn't he
in the
get?
NBA?
But why doesn't he get any fucking credit for two guys that were starting didn't start because they're fucking hurt? How does that not get any into that? No one says a word about
UConn's
it.
had injuries throughout the tournament.
They all played and started, Ev.
But I'm saying they missed big games.
So did
They were just
Duke,
getting back. Yeah, and they lost to them.
and they didn't play.
But UConn also has. You have to also take into account the teams they're losing to. They're better than. That's a problem for the.
But
coach.
Ev, but
When you are
Ev-
more talent. I've called Ryan Day out in the past. Like,
Yes, but
they've lost teams with they have more talent. That's nothing. There's nothing worse than losing a game when
You're not
clearly have
answering
more
anything
talent.
I just said. Two starters all year played every single game starting. Huge impact guys. Did not play. And they yesterday had to play minimal minutes because they can't play because they're hurt. Why does he get no credit for? We have a ninth guy on the court. That a ninth guy on the bench was playing in this game. Why does he get no credit for that?
But he gets credit just for playing
Didn't
the
get
guys
cre-
on his roster.
What?
But I'm saying just
I'm
because
saying that
they
it's
had to go
it's
9
pretty-
deep instead of
it's-
8. Like I don't.
No, that's not actually what I said at all. I'm saying that two starters were not playing.
They played though.
Barely.
But they did play. And
Does
the
that
one-
not be? Does
They,
that
they
not
also
a
both played in the
difference?
last game.
Barely.
But they played.
But that's a difference, dude.
Foster was
You know
impactful
that.
in the last
And
game.
was he impactful this one? No, because he's fucking hurt. He broke his foot.
But he played the last game and played pretty well. What
about this one?
But I'm saying, what's the excuse? If he was able to play good in the last one,
He's hurt, dude.
but he was
couldn't
hurt the last
play.
one. He played well.
Because it's his first game back, and when you play on a broken foot, you're more hurt the second game.
You know what hurts Shire here, Marty? Is like it's just 2 years in a row of it. That's the
what I'm
problem.
saying.
I get
this
it.
year,
but
I just see what you're
teams
saying.
were better
But you're
then.
not answering any question I fucking said. You're just spin zoning. We're having a real conversation.
No, you're
The injuries
avoiding,
affect
the
things
tough
for sure.
question.
What?
But you're avoiding the toughest part of the
tough
question.
question is,
that
yes, it
Shire is
sucks.
not he's not a great coach. He's a great recruiter.
See, that's just insane.
I will say
he gets elite
That's just
talent.
stupid.
To
He's
do,
not a good
no
coach.
doubt.
No,
Obviously
John's not a
not-
good coach. You don't know anything about
it's
basketball.
tough to say
That's
the
just a fact.
less with more thing. They did make the Final Four last year, and that is
Exactly.
But they had 2 top 4 picks.
But this year they
Yeah.
didn't.
But I'm saying
March
they had,
Madness is
they
such-
had the best team in college basketball and did not even make the championship.
Kansas has the best player in the draft. They didn't make the round. They didn't make the Sweet 16. What's that about?
But they have won though. It's not a good
We have
coaching
won
job.
too.
But last year, I'm saying last
We're talking
year
about this
they
year.
had-
We're talking
they
about
had
this
two,
year.
We're talking
about this
elite
year.
players.
And they made the Final Four.
This year they had the best player in college basketball this year.
Not according to you two.
But I don't think he's the
it
best.
doesn't matter.
No, he's
No,
better.
it's different.
No, I don't think he's going to be the best NBA player
Right.
out of the
Okay.
bunch. There's a
So
difference.
what about? But they
like
did
Tyler
not.
Hansbrough was the best player in college basketball. He
They did
obviously
not
wasn't
have.
pros.
They had all guys that really will definitely not be in the lottery. I can tell you that. Besides one. So that's a great job.
Right now, Dagumba is projected to go 22, say, and
Still a
Isaiah Evans
first-round pick.
Isaiah Evans 26.
So you have 3 first-round picks in your team.
So does other teams as well.
But you also have like an elite guy with two other guys, and then you have other guys on the team that probably will be next
And also,
year.
UConn, by the way, only one guy to be
by
in
the
the
way-
first round projected. Although Caravan could be a
Wait, you said Ngamba? What? Oh, he was hurt. He could not play the whole game because he's hurt.
But he
And that's
played a lot of the game, though.
No, he didn't.
How many minutes did he play?
I think probably 18.
So, I mean, he played almost half
his
the
injury
game.
definitely affected
He's a
things.
starter.
of
He
course,
plays
100%.
35 minutes.
That
If a
affects-
guy plays 35 minutes and then doesn't play 35 minutes anymore, your whole team fucking changes.
Played
Two
22.
guys.
So he played 22 minutes. He did
Yes.
a decent amount.
But when two guys play 35 minutes a game and don't play 35 minutes a game after that, your team changes. What does that do? Coaching. To get to the Elite Eight with that too is tough. I don't understand how I'm crazy about that. When you have two impactful players are not playing the minutes that 18 or they're playing at
And
least.
if you're hurt, you're not playing as well either. To be fair,
And one just came back, hasn't played in a month.
that's fair.
It's just
But
like
the thing that
that's
hurts you though is last year too.
Yes,
though,
no,
like,
last
this
year
shit adds up
last
after a
year's
while.
horrific. Last year you have the number one, two best rookies in the NBA. That is horrific. But this year you do have two stars that literally haven't played. That's what does that do? Coaching is like
But you said
gets
though,
no credit
that's
at
just
all.
giving
Marty, you
him an
said that you said
excuse.
Duke was
Why
better
is
than
that an
UConn.
Excuse.
You said Duke is
They're
better.
way
than
better talent-wise.
So like,
Significantly.
at some, you can't have both ways.
I wouldn't say significantly. No,
I
significantly.
think it's you're not even thinking about if someone says
Why was the spread
who has more
4?
talent, it was 5.5. But if someone said
okay. Well, that's not significantly.
That's a bit.
I mean, also considering you're saying your team was all injured and they still were 5.5-point favorites.
But that's just why I just don't like you. You literally
no
don't
one-
know
no one's having a
basketball
debate like who-
if
they're
you-
clearly
if
the
he's
more
a bad-
talented
If
team.
he's a bad coach, if you think he's a bad coach, you're a moron.
I think
he
he's
has.
I think he's
he
a
has
far better recruiter than
I don't think
He's a
Duke is.
horrific
It's not good or
end-
bad.
he's
That's
a-
not how it works.
He's a bad end of the game coach. He's
That he
a
is
great,
for sure.
He's a great coach.
Duke can only really have. Duke is such a program of high esteem. It's great or nothing. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah, I'm also
Made the
holding him
Final
to the
Four.
standard.
Made the
We're not-
Final
we're not
Four.
saying he-
Made the
like-
Final Four and he's horrible. Made the Elite Eight.
good
He's
is not
horrible.
good enough for Duke.
But I didn't say horrible. I just
Right.
said
No, you say he's a bad coach.
I said no one's done less with more in this little run, and
I
that's
also could
that's
tell
just
you,
like a fact.
you 1,000,000%
Besides
said-
maybe Cal and some of his
I'll
teams.
go
I would
back
agree
and
with that as
clip it.
well.
You said he's a bad coach.
Bad in the game coach for sure. I think he's an
You take it back.
incredible
He's not a
recruiter.
bad coach.
For Duke standards, he's bad coach.
Stupid.
But they're the standards to things. Like
Yeah,
saying someone's a good coach at like fucking Northwestern or some shit is a much higher standard. Like I hold them to as Kentucky. Like Pope is fucking atrocious.
Does he have to win
He's an
every year?
atrocious basketball coach.
Does he have to win every year?
He's gonna
that
win.
like-
Doing some of the
He's
years.
gonna win something of substance eventually.
Fourth year. Like it's like get like what
That's what. That's why I asked. Like, when does the leash run out?
How many the lead? What's he supposed to do? Win every single year for you
No,
guys?
win one.
win one.
Win one.
And he will.
Okay, but like I'm
Until he
asking,
doesn't.
when do you run out of
Like
patience?
when do you run out of patience with Tom Izzo? He's won 1 in 30 years.
It's not. Duke's
What, though? He
different.
is a part
Duke's
of that.
Different.
It's like why is it different when
It's a higher standard. It's a bigger program.
It is fucking hard to win a national title.
100%
exactly
it is.
Really hard.
He's not acting like it's a fucking
It
Monday.
is a little silly to be like, he's got to win. It's only 4 years. Like that is a little silly.
Knicks,
But it's
Knicks
because
not
he
winning
has
with those
the best
collapses.
teams and doesn't
The
win.
collapses don't help.
It's he has the best teams and he collapses. That
So you think
combo-
Duke was the best team this year? Because you certainly
He did
for
get a lot
fuck
of-
sure
there
has
was a
not
lot
said
of-
that all year. Ev.
We were talking
You have
all
not
year.
said they have been
Yeah.
Duke best team all year.
That's
I
fair.
know you haven't because
Right.
Florida was better.
Because-
you said
because I was right.
you said,
Because I knew
no,
they
you
were-
just said they're the best teams.
They have the most
So which
talent.
one is it?
They have the most talent.
No, they don't. I do 1 to 5. They do
Arizona's-
not have the best
Arizona,
talent.
you could
Someone's got more talent.
I've said all year that Arizona is the best team, but I'm
So
saying
you just said Duke. So which one is it? Duke has the best talent, or does Arizona?
but they're the best team because they play together the best way. They have a better coach.
Who?
Arizona is the.
I would say Zona has more talent.
Of course they do.
I would say, like for me, Duke was always missing that true second.
they have the more top end guy, but like Pete's gonna be
Yeah.
a lottery pick.
Yeah, but Bradley, Burries, and Pete are all going to be.
Burry's gonna be a lottery pick too.
Yeah,
Back end for sure.
Bradley would be thrown in there.
I don't think he's gonna be a lottery because of his
No, but
age.
he'd be
I
first
love
round pick.
Bradley. Bradley's amazing.
He could be a tail end first round pick.
No, first round, yes. I said
Yeah.
lottery.
Oh,
First
not a
round.
lotto, not a lotto.
He could be in the lottery.
Burrows
or
could be.
first
Burries
round.
could be top 10. He could be.
Burries could be back end for
Yeah.
sure.
If he like
Arizona's the best team.
also like he's not like Duke's losing in the round 32.
No.
Like this is where like you do have to give him a little credit. I that's all I'm saying. But we need to move on.
I just think it's tough where he was out coaching Siena clearly. Like Patino's an amazing, so I'm not even like they won the game. Good for them.
He outcoached Patino in that game.
It was a good coaching on both ends in that game.
I mean, when
Like Patino did a lot of good things to keep them in it. When if you want to talk, like they clearly had inferior talent, and he was able to keep them in it through the pressure on the ball, pressing.
But also
those
with
things,
like
and they hit shots. Like that
NIL
credits to
does
shots. They
like
hit shots.
negate some of like Duke gets the best players. Like that's still St. John's has the same amount of money as Duke.
This year they probably were close. They probably spent.
They spent more than Duke did. Like that's where I'm saying
You have
like
2 players with the last name Boozer, and they're playing there because they're
Caden Boozer is not even like Caden Boozer is nothing. Like
I-
don't even say that. Caden Boozer.
I'm just saying, but like
was a backup point
that's
guard
an
the whole
example of why Duke has an edge over certain other teams. Like the legacy is so strong.
The legacy helps, but the money is all the same now.
With the top teams,
The top
it's
teams.
close-ish.
It is. It definitely is.
St. John spent close.
St. John's has a billionaire in Mike Rapoli that can whatever he wants, and he's said that.
Duke's
He's
got
paid a
money
ton.
though too.
Yeah, it's not like
all
no,
the top
it's
schools.
not like Duke doesn't have money.
all
That's what I'm saying. Where it's like inferior. It's just like I think he deserves a little credit, but he definitely deserves to get shit on for choking 2 years in a row. 1,000%. He needs to figure that the fuck out because this one was somehow worse. I didn't know it could get worse.
Inbounding, man. It's Lake Eamon because that fucked
But
them.
the inbound worked.
No, but it's like breaking the press and all that. Like that screwed them against the Texas Tech. Houston game last year.
Yes, but this
That was
one
literally how they lost that game.
This one literally was perfection until the last second. Like that's just like I don't know how the last one's on Shire. The last play I don't think is on him.
They do show him though, and he does want him to pass that ball.
Which in
I don't
fairness,
think that was dumb for them
I
to do that,
agree.
to me. That
There's
single
no one.
thing,
The game's over then. Why get fouled
literally
if the game
ball.
could be over?
He has more like he has the ball a foot higher.
if he
and they
fake,
win-
no,
they
if
win
he
the
just
game.
fakes it, it's over.
But also just get fouled if you're Boozer.
But the game's
What
over.
about the
then.
jump ball is the worry. I think him holding it would be a
Yeah.
panic move.
No, but if holding it, then jump ball, it's theirs. 2, like why not end the game if you can?
It's just tough when it's.
It's like scoring a touch.
It's
It's
tough when
like
it's a double
scoring a
team.
touchdown with with like 10 seconds left.
Yeah.
Or go down. It's the same thing. It's like don't score because, like if he just passes that, it's over.
It's crazy if he just like steps back and literally just like launches it over his head.
Not even that.
Like,
Just
they
go
probably
like
just-
this.
That's what that
Go
they
like-
showed them watching the Bulls game a couple weeks ago, and how I forget the player. I don't know who it was. But he's like, what should he do in this spot? And they say throw it in the air, and he
See,
does.
this one there was like
it was too much time to do
there was like 6 seconds. So if he just threw it straight up in the air, that would have been bad. But he needed to just get he just needed to get it
Honestly,
over their heads.
he
And
needs to launch it in
there's
the air.
2 Duke players on the other side of the court with no one around.
If he launched it in the air towards their basket, game's over. Like,
Over,
it doesn't
100%.
even matter. Like let it go, and like the guys could also try and get it. But again, like if he just went like this and down, where like the Duke's in the Final Four.
But again, that is like the kind of the pure part, like the great part and the agony of sports is like that fingertip on that ball is the difference between Duke being incredible, Shire's great, this and that, and the difference between choke artists, losers. Like that's like
That's why sports
the
are the
thrill and
best.
agony of defeat.
But the Final Four is set. Illinois.
Before we get too far, Marty, we got to talk about Pardon My Cheesesteak.
Go for it.
Tournament time is filled with upsets, busted brackets, and yelling at the TV. Marty can attest to all those things. The one thing you can count on, though, is cheesesteaks. Pardon My Cheesesteak is running a tournament special from now to the end of the NCAA tournament. So we only got about a week here, guys. Get on this. Go to pardonmycheesesteak.com, use code BRACKET, and you get free delivery on your order. And it gets better. Every order with code BRACKET enters you to win a Barstool Chicago HQ experience for you and a friend. So you're getting a trip to Chicago, behind the scenes at Barstool Chicago, the whole deal. So while your bracket's falling apart, maybe your favorite team just choked for the 2nd straight year in a row, we don't know. At least your dinner pick can be perfect. So go to pardonmycheesesteak.com, use code BRACKET, get free delivery. Go. This is your lunch right here I'm giving you guys. And you might just be heading to Chicago.
Final Four is UConn, Illinois, Michigan, Arizona. It's an amazing Final Four. Would have been better with one other team, but it's a great Final Four. Illinois. Watch out for Illinois.
Dude, that's.
I think they're going to beat UConn.
I think they're going to beat UConn.
I love Illinois.
Honestly, I think they win it all.
I think they're going to win it
think
all
so.
too.
They're fucking awesome. Listen. Zone is the second. Zone is ridiculous.
Michigan.
I can't believe Zone is dogs in this game.
I don't
Michigan
understand
was
it.
surprised.
I
Why,
respect
though?
Michigan a lot. I like a ton that they've been so good all year. I don't understand how they're a dog.
Why though? Michigan has beaten the shit.
Michigan's really good.
Like, Michigan just beat the shit out of who they just played.
Tennessee.
Tennessee. They just beat the shit out of Alabama.
When they played like shit too.
They played bad. Like Michigan kind of like went from like getting all the respect and just Arizona. Like Michigan is the best team in the tournament.
I don't know how you beat Zona. I don't know how Zona's lost twice this year. Like it's only been
I think
twice.
Koa Pete was out.
Yeah, but
I think this is like
you watch Zona, it's like holy shit. What's
these
happening?
are the two best teams left in the tournament, which is unfortunate for them playing in the Final Four.
Yeah, I do see people saying this is the championship. I don't agree with that because on the other side is obviously Hurley, who can do anything, and this Illinois team is extremely talented.
You don't think these are the two best teams, though?
Yeah, it is.
You can understand why someone says that.
I think
Like,
it is.
like I hear like, what was this? Was the NFL playoffs? I have trouble remembering what just happened in the NFL playoffs.
Yeah, people said the NFC was the that was
Right.
the
Sorry,
Super Bowl.
that's the example.
Yeah.
See, that I understand because the other side was so. But I don't think it's that weak.
Yeah, but it is.
I think it's a very worthy. I think the other side can definitely win the championship.
I think the spread of Michigan Illinois is like 5 or 6,
4.
which is
Yeah, I think like 4.
still
so
pretty like.
3.5. 4.
I just think that these are the two best teams left in the or going into it could have been argued.
Either way, I think both games are going to be fantastic.
I think so too.
I do too. I'm very excited for it.
Actually, I think Michigan Arizona is going to be everything that Rico wanted to tell us Baylor and Gonzaga was.
Yeah. 100%.
Like that to me is like the heavyweight championship of the world. And that doesn't, I agree with Hubs to an extent. Like that doesn't just mean you're going to automatically win the next game because especially Illinois, I think is super dangerous just because they have shooters.
And they're tall.
And they're big as hell. One game, anything can happen. It's different if it's a 7-game series. It's one game. Yeah. So I will never be like, oh, like imagine if it's Michigan, Illinois, Michigan played like definitely at least once, maybe twice. I have to go back and look. But I would never be like, there's no way Illinois beats like Michigan. I'd be like, that's
Also-
crazy. Or even Arizona, I'd be like, no shot. Like they've lost to lesser teams. Like crazy shit happens.
Yeah.
It's not like some fucking like you said, they're gonna be like 3-4 point underdogs probably. And Illinois is a fucking great team.
4
Big Ten-
tremendous coaches too in this.
Yes, very
Rusty
good.
May, Tommy Lloyd, who keeps saying weird shit about UNC, and then the other
Tommy
side, you-
Lloyd's going to UNC.
Underwood, and then Hurley. Like it's we're just
Good
tremendous.
for Underwood had a good like
he deserves to get to this.
presser after the game. I'll never think of the word presser the same. But I said it so commonly now. I refer to it constantly.
We probably should call it press conference.
Clemmer's such a weirdo that he feels the need to say press conference.
Well, presser, like, I'm in the media,
Completely normal
presser.
thing.
It's just what everyone calls it. You're the
What's
only
what
weirdo that.
lamos who like think they're like,
No,
I'm in
literally-
the media.
No, I think you're lamer for literally no one who name one.
Lame off.
Find one other person who thinks that same way.
I don't care if anyone else. I feel that way.
But it's because you're the weird. When everyone else is crazy, you're the one that's insane.
I never said I was not crazy. I fully admit I'm a crazy person. It drives me crazy.
I think if you get Bach just presser, but
Presser is worse than Wisco, I've decided.
definitely not. I mean, they're both.
But neither
They're both incredibly commonly used.
neither is as bad as Dubs.
Dubs
That's
take-
fine.
Dubs
I'll
take-
own that, but there's nothing wrong with Presser and Whiskey.
And his post game thing.
Thank you. Hey,
We're gonna
He
talk.
had a great moment because he's obviously the guy. I guess Lloyd hadn't technically been there as a head coach, but first one after he's had a really nice run at Illinois, and it kind of was crazy to see a guy like that where it's like you've put your whole life in this thing for like this, because it is weird too in other sports where like you make the Final Four, like say like in NFL, you make like an AFC NFC Championship game, you don't really get to put it as like a true feather in your cap. Like a Final Four, you're hanging the banner. Like that's something when you talk about his legacy, it's like Underwood, he made a Final Four.
Yeah.
Like it's a thing that's like brought up, like it's a big deal. So I was like, I thought it was cool him kind of be very open about it.
Yep.
No, it is.
I liked it. I thought
I
he
think you
just seems
should-
like a likable guy,
You
really
probably
does.
should. Anyone gets to the Final Four, you should. Good for them.
especially when you built it yourself from trash to treasure, not born on third base.
I don't think
It's so fun to not be the born on third base guy because I wore that hat for a while, but my guy got over the hump and won a natty.
How long?
Probably 4, maybe
over 4.
5, maybe 5,
All right, so I got a year.
4 or 5.
We'll talk about the Final Four all week, so like we don't need to get into the games what we like or yet. I will say, no one. Lloyd is going to UNC. You don't say any of that when you go to the Final Four.
It's continuous.
Very odd.
Shit.
Very odd. In the presser, another presser,
Great get for UNC.
another presser.
Hard press conference.
I mean, Oates, like, that was actually one of the most embarrassing things I've ever heard. I'm not even saying because of Rico. Like, it truly was, like,
The Bediako stuff.
not even just saying Betty, like, we need to get, like, we thought we had a big in Betty. It's like, you didn't have him in the beginning of the season, so you always planned on it? Or, like, it was just, like, such a weird thing. Like, you lost because you got blown out.
Rico also claims it was like a little bit taken out of a big paragraph. It kind of wasn't. Like that's what he said.
Exactly
It was a part
what
of the
he said.
rant.
And he's like, yeah, we need to get bigger. It's like, well, you could have recruited bigger. Like that's your own fault then. Like you didn't have a big, like you keep doing this 3-point thing that's not working. So like,
And the no defense thing.
yeah, and like you're almost like telling on yourself. I just don't like when a coach blames basically himself but didn't mean to blame himself.
He should have did the Mick Cronin, who I still love Mick Cronin. He did after they lost to UConn. He's like, I need about another $5 million.
Yeah.
Final
Even though Bama
But
had
that also
all
was
the money.
partly, that was also him positioning like NIL, like pony up. Like if you want big results, I need big money.
It's just like it was an embarrassing quote.
No, Oates is that was bad on Oates.
I think that's it. We talked 40 minutes.
I was hoping Mutt found this
Yeah,
clip.
where is Mutt?
That could take forever.
To find
How is
this
he
clip.
not funny yet?
He left?
I think he did.
I mean, he hadn't been on the screen in a long time. I figured.
Should we call Mutt?
Any quick closing thoughts on the Bosco stream or anything like that?
Oh yeah, Bosco stream was
Very fun.
wild
stream.
Did you? I can't believe he didn't throw the microphone because that's the only thing I just kept like peeking out. Like he kept twirling it. I'm like, this is going through the TV or one of our heads.
Let me tell you, the most them
Credit to him
thing
for not doing that.
is doing a podcast on the Oscar show or whatever. Shout out to Oscar for having them. I don't know who that is. Omar.
Get by Oscar.
Omar, I'm sorry.
Great
That's
get
on
by
me.
him, just
Omar.
out of the
Great
blue.
get by Omar. Just got the #1 podcast on his stream, his late night spaces, and also
free.
nothing was funnier than like Bosco doing a whole blog on like make sure you call your dad, like your dad moments are the best, and then saying that was truly the most Bosco experience.
Watching Bosco go from 0 to rage just by seeing the dude's face.
Also, he was calm the entire
He
stream.
really was. Like, he
was the
was
most
upset his team
normal-
was losing, but it's pretty normal.
Normal Bosco
Yeah.
was ever, and then but I'm telling
Second
you,
he sees him, he just goes to
he
rage.
hates him so much.
He
Which
hates
is,
the way he looks, and like I don't even mean like attractive. I mean like he just hates seeing his image.
Nadu like not
Blacks out,
watch.
he turns red. He
Yes.
blacks out.
Nadu just not watching the game was also just funny. Like they're
He's just in the car.
It's like, yeah, I'm not watching this. Like, what? You have like a job on the line.
You have, you have a lot of stake in this one.
Yeah.
You want me to call Mutt?
Third time's a charm for Nadu. Yeah, call him up.
Actually, they still haven't negotiated yet. We're gonna have to.
This
Iron that
podcast
out.
doesn't start till fucking September.
Well, yeah, it's for college football and college basketball season.
It's going to be 14 months of Rico. What's 14 months once a week?
Wait, why do you say 14 months is
52. So like
over a year?
like
Wait, what do you mean 14
60,
months?
60
It's got
so
14 months of this podcast.
You're saying, but you're saying because he has two years of both.
7
Okay, I
months
got
a
you.
year. And the club option is already being picked up, I heard.
I mean, so take four times 14, about 4 a month.
Yeah,
once a week?
Yeah, what's that?
4 times 14.
Mutt went
56.
56.
I saw Kirk just started his show, so maybe he's on with Kirk right now.
Mutt just leaving.
dipped.
We told Mutt
he
to
got
go
the
get a
bat
clip
signal.
to help him. Only person we're trying to help him called me a scumbag and trying to get the clip, and he left the show.
And he
I
left
was
this-
watching him. He looks so confused trying to.
He's
do
like,
it.
"What do you
It can't
mean?
be that hard.
It's so easy to get the clip. So easy."
and then I was like, just give us a timestamp and we can find the clip in our and just play it.
Him not understanding like how that could be taken as AI is unbelievable.
Incredible. Like, if Dave was mad at me about something and I had proof that I didn't do that thing, I don't care what industry you're in, wouldn't you just tell
Would
your
be the
boss?
first thing I'd say is like, "Hey, this is
Crazy.
what happened on the show."
He's crazy.
One of a kind.
But baseball's back. Go follow Barstool Baseball. We put our rankings up.
Oh, yeah.
People were not happy.
Top
with
10
me.
people. Yeah, people that I think people at your list was the worst.
Well, I think it was just like no matter what I did today, people were going to shit on me.
No, I think that would have been true even if Duke hadn't lost.
We're the
People still would
same
have hated that.
teams. We're the same teams in that.
I think Tommy's list was the most egregious. We left the
do-
Mets completely off.
Exactly. So how is mine worse?
I'm
what team
on
was
your
missing
side.
from mine?
I think people were upset you had the Yankees won. That's dumb. I mean, the Dodgers are better. I mean, that's dumb. You're gonna get shit for that. You know that.
Playing unbelievable. Like,
So the
Do you
Dodgers.
have the Tigers on your list?
yeah.
Okay. I think someone may have left them off.
I had Tigers. I had, and people are like, there teams 1 and 2. How are they third? It's like, what is 1 and 2?
Marty had the
Me-
Tigers at 9.
Okay.
You had 4. I had 6. Tommy had 6. So we all had the
Oh,
Tigers.
because well, the Tigers. Okay.
Yeah.
I know
It
what.
wasn't that bad. It was just the Yankees.
For me, the Jays and Yankees are 2A, 2B. They're just basically this. I would say
Hitting your
they're-
mic.
Yeah, I agree. Anything else happen over? Oh, and Bosco now has Tate sleeping in his hotel room.
Yeah.
This guy, I mean,
And he seemed to. Tate said it was like Bosco's idea.
well, Bosco's
Bosco's
was
What night is the
joke-
Pumps party? Friday?
Thursday.
It's Thursday.
Bosco was joking, saying, "Why don't you just have him stay in my room then?" And they're like, "Okay." So Bosco did initiate it.
Okay. You think Bosco was joking?
He was I mean,
Oh.
I do know he was joking.
So Bosco doesn't want Tate in his room.
I would guess no one would want another guy in their room when you're 37 years old.
All right.
But it's gonna be. Listen, it's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna be very excited. Like
I'm just afraid Bosco won't be Bosco.
he's definitely not. He's
That's
already.
my
He's
fear.
already. He's already
'Cause, like-
making a bit out of it, which I don't like. I wanted the original.
What do you mean he won't be Bosco? I guess. What do you,
Because Mincy was so authentic, Mincy, and I think
True.
that's what made the content so like captivating and incredible. Because he's such a specimen, and Bosco is a specimen in his own right. But I'm afraid he has just enough like self-awareness and wherewithal to like know. Obviously, he understands he's being filmed 24/7, and Tate's gonna hold nothing back.
Yeah.
So I'm afraid he's gonna hold back, and that was Dan's fear, and that's why they ended up going in the same hotel room. So he's like, "You can't leave my sight."
The thing is, like,
Because Bosco would like say like, "Oh, I'm gonna take a nap," like he did to them, and then
Dude,
go
Marty.
like and go hang out or see somebody he wants to see that he knows other people will think is weird. Like he has enough wherewithal with that, where Mincy has like zero.
And, yeah,
So
like,
he's just
he
like
left-
going about his business and with no care of how it's being perceived.
Big Cat explained like him leaving me and Jake to go have so he could have the breakfast with Cooley and Fran.
why-
McCaffrey.
He left me and McCarthy to meet.
Yeah, he left them at a
Nico,
bar.
the-
Nico
the-
Harrison.
The
was
worst
already
GM in the
fired.
history of NBA basketball.
why did he leave? I don't understand why he left you guys to do that. Why couldn't
he
he?
wants the connection with the coach, not all of us.
Oh.
Like, why do you think he's a Bama fan? Like, because I was with Arkansas, I kind of stayed with Ruda and Muss, and like, he was like, I'm gonna make this my connection. He wants it solely for himself. But Ev is right. Like, I wanted to see how many coaches has Bosco texted, being like, hey, like, I'm not gonna be able to do this time, or like, he's gonna go all these conferences. It's gonna be funny no matter what, because Bosco at one point will get fed up with it. But
Are we gonna see the inside of the Pumps party? We've all heard about this party. It sounds like it's
you
amazing.
never do, by the way, because they don't like cameras in there. It's a time coaches get to actually just talk without cameras.
What are they gonna say when Tate pulls out his phone and starts recording Rico?
There's no one happier about this than the Pumps,
Oh,
Mr. Pumps.
really?
I mean, he's getting publicity for his show for free like every year.
Yeah.
For no reason.
So do you think they'll let Rico in even though Tate's filming?
They'll enjoy it. The coaches won't.
Okay.
You know. He yelled at Fanta for having a fake Pumps party ticket, and he had the same one.
Incredible.
It's amazing. That's why I hope he's himself, because I've seen him in his element. Doing a show with him, it was the best thing I've ever seen. Like I was driving with Dave once, and we caught Rico on the side of the street in really nice clothes on his way to meet a coach. Like he dresses, like he brings his dress shoes, like
He wears slacks.
wears slacks, polos,
Like he like Clemmer, like his favorite thing, like through this, like he'll be going to like luncheons, like speaking events of like the assistant coach of Charleston, like the dumbest shit imaginable.
Think about
Shit that,
going
like,
to a Mets game.
You'd have to stick needles in my eyeballs. I'd rather do that than go to these things. And Rico's like, he is chummy to go.
That's why I like Rico in this weekend, because it's seriously like you're going to a Mets game on Sunday. Your favorite thing,
I
right?
went on Sunday. Yeah.
Imagine just someone with a camera in your face the entire time, marking everything you do. You'd be like, I really enjoy this. My time.
I would prefer it not.
Exactly.
But I also wouldn't have anything to like. I also like.
Yes, but he does.
Yeah.
Because you don't know. We don't
And
know.
I'm a weirdo. I scored the game.
We don't know what he's saying to these coaches, which
Yes,
is why it's going to be incredible if he does, you know? Like, and also, Tate's a guy that doesn't, like, I would never be able to do what, I'd feel too bad.
I feel like I'm tattling.
Which he is.
Yeah. I think he knows it.
He
too.
knows that. And it's,
He does it in a funny way.
I'm good with it. Like, it's not.
He's good at it. Like it's entertaining when he's following
Right.
Vinci around. No, I don't mean like that. I personally I would feel I couldn't do it. But maybe that's a
but
character flaw for me.
Like, yeah, and you can only do it to these two guys, I think. Because everyone else is going to be like, all right, this is pretty boring. Like, we're pretty normal.
Yeah. Or even if you do weird stuff, it's like I don't really need to hide. It's like, all right, this is kind of who I am.
Yeah, you know all the weird shit I'm doing. You know, like those are. He was always sneaking around. Mincy's like just a grifter. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's funny to see how those guys live.
Yeah.
Us is just be like, we're
Wow,
sick.
he's playing a baseball simulator again? All
Went to
right.
dinner tonight. It's like,
All right.
but yeah, it's gonna be very, very exciting. Got anything else before we go?
No, it was really nice just to watch baseball.
Oh
all
my
weekend.
God.
Obviously, March Madness was the main event, but having like all day baseball on Saturday. I know there were teams off on or the Yankees were off on Sunday, but
When's the Yankees home opener?
Friday.
This is a very rare time when both teams are on the road this series.
We're in Seattle.
It's very weird when
We've recently been on the road to start the season, I feel like.
Yeah,
every East Coast, every Northern team should be.
they should.
I agree, but
That's
you,
how
know
it
what I'm saying?
should
You
be.
guys weren't. That's why I'm like.
It's not gonna be good weather though this weekend for them.
It's supposed to rain, right?
Be a lot of rain.
Are you guys going to any of those first weekend games?
I don't go until it gets a little bit
Yeah,
warmer.
I wasn't.
I went on Sunday. I was miserable.
Yeah, it's miserable.
Miserable.
It's not fun.
I'm going again. I'm going again next week. I'm bringing my dog next week.
May is usually when I make.
I thought they stopped doing that.
No, they have it twice in
4
April. I
times a
think.
year.
Yeah.
That's 4 times.
I'm going twice in April.
But yeah, it was just nice to watch baseball all weekend.
Oh, it's great. Oh my God, it's so great to have it on. I have it on just all day, all night. It's great.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
NBC
He's
did
so
a good
happy.
job with their stuff.
It'd be
so.
miserable staying up till 12 watching that game tonight.
Oh, it's great.
At least it's
Nothing better, man.
It's 9:40 at least. It's a little different than 10:10.
Yeah, it's just
You'll be up
Ryan
until,
Weathers.
you'll be up until 1.
yeah, I know.
It's great though. It's baseball.
I'm a little hesitant to see Ryan Weathers.
That's why I want to watch.
Yeah, he's. I don't know
Max
what to
Fried was
expect.
pitching. I'd probably watch first 4. And then,
Schlittler literally had my jaw was dropped watching Schlittler.
Yeah, he's incredible.
It was like he just got better.
I'm on the Mariners tonight because I just don't love.
Oh yeah,
Weathers
Hubs.
and
What's your
Jose
picks? Your Indy
Castillo.
picks.
Hawks money line against the Celtics -125.
The Knicks are in trouble.
Oh yeah, they
They're a little in
they just
trouble.
can't. They just can't get to that level.
That's the and they're very good. I'm not saying it to them. Just like why I put it on the last.
The
time.
East, I think, is you can get out of the
really,
East. But
Thunder are really fucking good. though.
Thunder and to be fair, well, the thing is, the Spurs. If the Spurs take out the
Yeah.
Thunder,
Spurs
they
are really
can
good.
beat the
You can
Spurs.
beat the Spurs.
So it's like that's the bet. But man, if it's the Thunder, it was a 2-point game.
We need Thunder Spurs.
Oh, so badly. If we don't get Thunder
Conference
Spurs, it'll be a massive disappointment. And I honestly don't see how we don't get it.
That's the NBA Finals.
Yeah.
That's a fair point. I don't see how we don't get it. The Nuggets just aren't. They're just all out of whack. The Lakers aren't good enough to beat those two teams. Like, we got to get those two teams in the West. But anyways, speaking of Lakers, they have a lot of guys out. Luka's suspended tonight against the Wizards.
Yeah.
Bronny James, 7 points
He looks good.
against the Wizards.
You would have thought he had 100 points the way the media covered that.
This could be a
great.
30-point game tonight.
I love that. I'm in.
Bronny James, 7+ points, minus
Oh.
one. What was it?
10.
What?
What's 10?
Oh, you want a ladder, Bronny?
No, I don't want a ladder. I want 10.
You want 10. Hold on.
He's gonna go off tonight.
I think this is the night that he
Get
scores.
more minutes, I guess.
I think this is the night he scores. Like, yeah, I could see 10. 7 is minus 113. 10 is plus 201.
Wow.
We're laddering 10 up.
You want to go 20 plus 1700.
What's
That's a big
15?
ask.
20.
What? 15? 15 is
10.
630.
I'm gonna do 10 and 15.
Okay. Could
Time's
be
the game.
night. You could do the Lakers and
I'll be
Yankees.
exhausted tomorrow.
Lakers and yeah. What was it? I was watching Bronny trying
The
to
thing
get.
is, I couldn't sleep last night because I just literally was like I was just watching the play nonstop. But like I was at least in bed early because
Yeah.
I needed to. But tonight,
Oh, Mutt is calling back.
Oh,
Let's take Mutt here. Mutt, can you hear us? Mutt, we're still doing Pick Central here. You're live on the show. We called you.
Just wonder where you went.
Update where you were.
I was not really on the camera, so I figured I was okay to take a call from our mutual friend Kirk Minahan.
Oh no, that's perfectly fair for sure. We just didn't know if you had the
He was
clip.
live on YouTube. We were live on YouTube. Yeah.
We didn't know if you had the clip. We just wanted to play the clip on the show to.
I was trying to find it while I was talking to you guys, but no, I got to pull the actual audio. It's
All right.
somewhere in there. I have
Okay.
to
All
put
right.
The actual clip back
Well,
down.
when you get the clip, put it out. We'll retweet it, so hopefully you'll get out there. We want to exonerate you. Oh, he's mad at me. Okay, I guess. I think, right? He hung up? He's mad. Why?
So mad at us.
Exonerate.
He really is something special. Kirk must have said some mean things to him.
He seemed all that
He
sorts,
seemed
huh?
dejected.
Oh no.
Hubs, finish.
I'm gonna do 7 and 10 with you. I'll do 7 minus 113, 10 plus 201.
Hubs,
What?
take 15. This is gonna be a legendary night for us.
I'll take 15.
Mutt's down bad, I think.
Baseball. Give me the Nats plus 144. Weird stuff going on with the Phillies offense to begin the season. And
Yeah, I hate to say it, it's very early. They look old.
it looks like
Phillies, they just
it looks
look-
like a team that ran back an offense that really needed to get retooled.
And it's 3 games, and it's cold. I get all that, but they just look like that team that, you know what I mean?
It's bad vibes.
It's just third
He
game.
just like lost a step.
It's bad
We
vibes.
gotta wait a little.
No, it is. No, but you can only.
Give me the Astros to right the ship tonight. Right the ship.
Oh,
4 games in.
I hate the Astros tonight.
That's a great.
Lance McCullers, he stinks.
That is a great line for the Astros. Minus 102. I will dodge the Yankees for the night.
Can't be taking the Astros and McCullers.
It's that line. They're minus 102. It's an insane line.
I'm on the Red Sox first 5.
Yeah.
Lance McCullers
Also,
is
Boston didn't look fucking good over the weekend.
Lance McCullers is cooked. He's looked cooked for like 3 years now.
He might be back.
Oh, that's
Hey,
crazy.
Manaea's cooked. He pitched 3 great innings.
Oh no, he pitched an inning in two thirds. That by the way, an inning third that were not great.
0 runs.
That was terrifying.
I'm just
That is
saying.
like watching someone try to put like shut a nuclear bomb off. You're sitting there. I was on the edge of my seat, like trembling the whole time. Sean Manaea is so washed up. He couldn't hit 88 miles an hour.
A year ago, they were like 3-year contract.
He got hurt.
Yeah.
He had one. He faced one batter. He didn't hit 80 miles an hour facing him. You are sitting. You're shitting yourself. I had to wipe diarrhea off my seat when I left that stadium last night.
What about
Horrible.
Were you were there yesterday?
Yes.
Were you part of the booze for Bo Bichette?
No, I was not.
Okay.
I was part of the booze toward Carlos Mendoza.
Thunderous booze.
I told Mendoza to go fuck himself for my up way high, and I don't think he heard me. I'm on the Red Sox minus 120 first 5 innings. Lance McCullers, that is a play I love. I might even tweet that out like as a play I love. Lance McCullers is so cooked. I'm on the Mariners money line just because I just don't know if I trust Ryan Weathers yet. The Yankees look really good. It's not a
Is it Castillo tonight?
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the other reason why. And I'm on the Mets money line. The Cardinals are dreadful, and I think
They had some life over the weekend.
they did. I think they stink. And Clay Holmes, I
like
trust
Weather.
more
I
than
like Weatherholt.
Lee Hay.
I have the Rangers plus 104. I have the Phillies minus 1.5. I have the Pirates plus 113. Ashcraft's going to be good this year.
Okay.
Why don't you put that out there?
I don't hate that take.
It's going to be good.
Just got to dodge fly balls to center field.
I like him more than the guy they pitched yesterday, Malinsky. He's not good as a starter.
You know who was great? Mitch Keller.
Mitch Keller's good.
Great start.
Mitch Keller looks phenomenal. He's a good, solid pitcher.
Great starter.
If he was on a team that, like, more people should know his name. If he was on a good team, they would.
Yankees minus 1.5 tonight, since I'll be watching. And I'm gonna go with the Mets as well, minus 1.5. Kyle Leahy's not
Get out of here.
No problem.
Clay Holmes has been pretty good.
That's why I took the Mets.
I like that.
Ev.
Yeah, I'm on the Hawks money line too. They've just been playing really well. Catch the Celtics at home off a back-to-back.
Celtics look really good last night.
They look great. They beat
It's
the
tough.
Hornets.
The back-to-backs are
Yep.
tough.
And Hawks have just been on
I wonder
fire,
if White
so-
plays tonight for Boston. He sat last night.
Celtics are just good.
They are. I mean, they're very good.
Tatum looked
Very good.
excellent yesterday.
Hawks have been on fire, so I'm on them money line as well. And then also, wind's blown out again at Wrigley. 1-0-1 this year, betting with the wind out. Going after that again, a 9.5 tonight against the Angels.
All right.
Those Angels.
Like Trout.
Was got 3 runs in the top of the first yesterday. Thought it was gonna be a devastating loss.
So-
Push, thank God.
Real quick.
No,
real quick.
you got
Sorry.
thrown out the plate for the win.
Breaking news. Sorry.
To be honest, didn't watch the game.
Fellas.
Didn't even know that happened.
You got thrown out the
Didn't
Supposedly-
even know that.
supposedly
Just score
Kirkman-
watching.
Supposedly Kirkman said on the show that Mutt didn't say goofy, but Mutt didn't clip it because he assumed Stool Presidente would have watched Kirkman himself and see it. So that was from our show.
Right.
True.
Quote tweet from Dave. Minahan knew. I love that. That's this is Dave's.
Who?
Dave is getting good at whatever. I'm not gonna say it. He said he 1,000,000% said goofy. Minahan said.
Oh.
Dave said this is the problem.
Oh my God!
No.
Oh,
So,
This might explain why Mutt was in shambles and when he called him back.
he doesn't want that clip.
Because Kirk went live and then.
Mutt misremember?
listen. I kind of
What is this? Let me. So Mutt did text us the transcript, which he got very upset when Marty said it could be AI. I just don't know who's saying who. Is he mad because I called you to ask for advice? You called it a goofy jumpsuit, apparently, according to that. I did not. I said I don't know if I should wear it or not. You said no. I said the pants were baggy. I don't know.
No matter what it comes down to, a 46-year-old man calling another 50-year-old man to if he should wear this.
What should I wear?
Calling two, and then he also called Jeff
That's what
Lowe
he
as
called.
well. He called two men about it.
Well, good thing he called Jeff. He got a fight out of it.
I think he would have got a fight regardless of that call. Yes.
It's something. Hey, listen.
Hey,
Let me tell you, Pick Central's never been in the news more.
I know.
Hot, baby.
Hit us, man.
Hot.
Yeah, we're hot.
think
Things
I
are
might
looking up.
If Kirk's still alive, I might need to call the show and be like, what happened with Mutt?
Is he live?
I don't know.
I spit on your lip right now.
Do I? That's
You
gross.
got
I'm
you go.
sorry.
It's all right. It was really. I would never call you out. It was visual.
No, you should call me out.
Yeah.
I think that's
You saw it, right?
I could see where I couldn't. I wasn't sure.
But that's what friends do, right?
That
No,
is,
if you have
yeah,
something in
yeah.
your face, I would call. That's not.
I
That's being shitty.
I wasn't sure.
That's what friends do. That's a nice thing.
True. Is Kirk live? Can you call in live to another live show?
I don't know.
Thank God.
I don't know what he's.
Thank
I
God
don't want
Phil's
to like.
not here to ask, because Phil would have a panic attack.
I don't want to interrupt like if he's in the middle of like doing something like
True.
important. I don't know, but like I do kind of want to tell him that you made turn Mutt into shambles here,
True.
and also let him know that Mutt hung up on me.
All right, that's the show. We will see you guys tomorrow. Great show.
right.
See ya.
Yeah.
See, like that's like.